Welcome back. One cool feature that I noticed on my car, this Porsche Cayenne GTS, is that I have a sport button, and apparently I can open and close the valves on the exhaust. Right now it sounds terrible. There's something loose, I guess. So today I want to find out what that is. It can be a bit tricky. I don't have a clue what it can be, but let's see how we can diagnose it and hopefully fix it. It's something happening on the left exhaust at least. And I know this one is opening and closing the exhaust with air pressure. So that can be one thing we need to look into. I think here is something that should happen when I press the sport button.
On the Cayennes and actually most of Porsche's sport exhaust, it's connected to a vacuum pump. And in this case, the valves are open when there's no pressure and they are closed when there's pressure. So there can be some problems with these vacuum lines too.
So this arm is moving, but this, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of plate. Not sure if it should be like this. It's totally loose, and I guess that's the thing that will maybe it maybe needs to be the thing that closes some sort of hole here. So the right side doesn't look the same at all. It's turned around a bit. So I guess that's how it's supposed to be. But where is the actual thing that is moving? Let's start the car again and see what happens on this side too when I press the sport button.
If you pay attention, you can hear me pressing the sport button and see how this moves very slightly.
So to me it feels like the right side isn't moving that much. That's something I need to look into to get the exhaust to work, or the sport mode to work at least, to open the valves. I guess it needs to move more. It doesn't fix the left side though, that is scrambling when I'm in sport mode. So I think we have two problems that we need to fix to make this work. I will start to look into if there's something in the exhaust. See if we can get that out.
If you've seen my other videos, you know that I have this special camera, which I actually used to look into the cylinders and see if there were any bore scoring. And this was very handy to take a look into the exhaust and see if these flaps are actually working. It was a bit tricky, but as you can see here, it's totally open. And when I start the motor, comes a lot of water, and I'm trying to close it by pressing the sport button, but nothing happens. On the left side we have another problem. Here it's closed from the beginning, which is a bit weird. And I will do the same here. Try to turn on and off sport mode. As you can see, this is the sound I've been looking for. And it's totally loose, so it feels like we need to change this flap.
So it actually feels like I found the problem. I will order some parts And if you have any tips how to remove this part of the exhaust, please let me know. Because it's a bit tough. I want to remove it so I can see the valves and the flaps opening and closing. I hope that will help. So in the next video I will try to dismount this and add new parts and hopefully make it work again. And I hope this was the problem. But I have a good feeling about this. So see you next time.